Protect your business from the fastest growing crime of the 21st century. Find out here. You're watching Technology Review. Hello and welcome to another episode of Technology Review for July 9th, 2018. I'm your host, Mac Jackson Jr. Technology Review is a show that helps informs and educates the public on what's going on out there in cyberland regarding cyber criminals and cyber thieves, and how you can protect your private personal information from hackers that are online. Every 2 seconds, someone has their information stolen from a cyber thief. Did you know that over 16 million new victims of identity theft are hit by a cyber attack? And they're reported to law enforcement every year. According to the Justice Department and the Federal Trade Commission, cyber crimes and identity theft is the fastest growing crime in America. But you don't have to be a victim. What you need to do is educate yourself and inform others on ways you can protect your privacy. Hello again, my name is Mac Jackson Jr. I am a cybersecurity awareness professional, and my programs and services help mitigate the damages of identity theft and cybercrimes by providing you with information that you can use today to protect yourself from cyber thieves. I would like to thank everybody who helped support us here at Technology Review. We're going to be making some changes here soon, and I want you to stay in touch with me. You can go to my website at macjacksonjr.com. Some very exciting changes. We have a university and training school that we're coming up with. Definitely keep you aware of that, and follow me on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, and all the other social media that are out there. Definitely here on WCOBM.tv. I'd also like to give a shout out to some of our viewers and listeners to our show and thank them for being part of our show of Technology Review. They include Tony, Marcus, Cindy, and my niece. Thank you very much. My niece, Mikhail, my niece, Haley McKee Jackson from Colorado. Thank you very much. You have the little young viewers too being fans of our show. We really appreciate that as well, to being followers of our show here at Technology Review. Also Ben, Lester, Katie, Mark, Stephanie, and the McGuire family. Thank you guys very much for your emails and your support of our show here at Technology Review. And we look forward to giving you information on cybersecurity and helping you protect your family from identity theft and fraud. Again, you can follow us by going to my website at macjacksonjr.com. That's macjacksonjr.com. And definitely follow my show and sign up for our newsletter. And again, stay tuned for our big launch of our online training course on cybersecurity. I also want to give another shout out to our sponsors that really have been following us and making this happen. And I want to say thank you to some of our sponsors here. They include Canon USA for their copiers, scanners, and fax machines. We have Nevada Bankers Association, Turing Consulting Group, IT consulting firm here in Las Vegas. We have Martin Harris Construction here in Las Vegas. Thank you very much. And others that have been following us here on Technology for years here at WCOBM.tv. Definitely, again, we appreciate your following us and being a sponsor of our show. If you would like to be a sponsor of Technology Review, you can do that as well. Definitely send me an email at info@macjacksonjr.com, and I will send you information on how to become a follower of our show and learn about cybersecurity and how you can reach our audience, our demographics. Right now, we are live on Facebook, and I want to thank everybody who's logged into Facebook right now. We include, we have Dan, we have Brad, that's Rolanda. Hey, Rolanda. That is great. Thanks, everybody, for being part of our show. I see that Laura is there as well. Thank you again. We appreciate everybody being part of our show here at Technology Review. I also want to let you guys know that I am in the process of updating our book again. We were supposed to launch our book about 3 months ago, but there's so many stories that you guys have sent us and information that we are adding to our book that we've extended our launch date for our book. So if you'd like to pre-order, definitely you can have it packed with information that's going on in cybersecurity and identity theft. If you'd like to find out more information about that, again, go to my website, macjacksonjr.com, and pre-order my book on how to protect your family from identity theft and fraud. It's very, very important. And folks, definitely stay tuned to our show today. I have a story for you today that you won't believe. We've been talking about this kind of stuff now for over 20 years regarding cyber crimes, identity theft, and hackers, and people are like, oh, I'm not worried about it, it's okay. But we have a story, folks, that's really going to shock and surprise you. Those of you who aren't shocked and surprised, well, you need to do something about it because your data is definitely exposed. In today's show, we're going to talk about identity theft, what it is, and how to prevent it. I'll give you a few tips on what you can do. In the Business Spotlight, I'm going to give you news and stories regarding one of the biggest data breaches right now in U.S. history. Another one. Yes, another one that is affected. But this was more of a negligence versus having the information attacked. But we'll talk about that too. In our new tech gadgets, we're going to talk about how to, what kind of software you should have on your smart devices to give you extra layer of protection on your smart device from hackers that are trying to get your information. In our new green energy section, we talk about Tesla. We talk about EVs, which means electric vehicles, the new ones that are out. We're also going to talk about the Fisker Karma that's now being changed to the Karma. It's a really amazing, beautiful sports car that's available, and we're going to talk about that as well. So we have a lot of action-packed stuff to talk to you about today, but let's get started really quickly going over identity theft. What identity theft is. Again, identity theft is when someone takes and acquires someone else's personal identifiable information and uses it more than likely for nefarious schemes, including financial gain. And there's also a criminal element involved in that as well. And a lot of time the victim's unaware of this. It can go on for years. That's what makes it such a nefarious crime, because a lot of times people are not aware that their information is stolen until way after their data's gone. What you need to do as an individual is definitely take some steps in monitoring your information. Your personal identifiable information belongs to you. And folks, yes, it is true. Your privacy is in fact private. And there are ways to keep it private. Your privacy will not be lost because we're getting a message out and letting people know that privacy belongs to us and your personal identifiable information. We need to be very cautious of who we give our personal identifiable information to and for what purposes they're going to use it for. There's a big thing going on with GDPR that's going on over in the UK that's affecting businesses here in the US. GDPR, folks, General Data Protection Regulation. There's a new one that's been established here in the US. We're going to talk about that in our next segment as well. But again, I want you to just think about some things you could do. First of all, and the main thing you could do, is make sure that you run a credit report on yourself and look for any suspicious activities. Definitely monitor credit report. And if you see anything suspicious, let the credit agency know, and definitely contact, if you need to contact a lawyer, definitely contact a lawyer to back you on a suspicious charge that you don't know about. Definitely check your bank statements and look for micro charges, folks. Small charges. We're getting reports now of people having charges on their account for like 7-8 cents. Come on, really? 7 or 8 cents? They really want to pay that processing fee for that? That's kind of suspicious. Look for suspicious activity. You find something like that, report it to your bank immediately. Now, just don't think that when you report it to your bank and they issue you another debit or credit card and move your funds to your new account, that everything's fine and okay, good, you're done. No, that just means that the bank has done their due diligence, which they are legally bound by, to give the customer a new account number and a new debit or credit card number. What you need to do as an individual is still monitor what's going on with your personal information, because the hacker could find another way to get to your account, either through that same bank or through another financial institution, or maybe someone through someone in your family, to find out that information. So those are just some of the things that you could do, but there's a lot of stuff we have action-packed today to talk about. We have 4 segments today. This is our first segment, folks. Definitely stay tuned with lots more to cover. For those of you who just joined us, again, my name is Mac Jackson Jr. You can find me on my website at macjacksonjr.com. That's macjacksonjr.com. Go to my website, sign up for our upcoming online training course on cybersecurity awareness. That's just been approved, folks. I know I'm kind of going a little letting out a bag here a little bit, but we just got our course approved by the Nevada CLE board for continuing education. That's right. So now we offer continuing education on cybersecurity awareness. A lot of stuff here to cover, folks, and we're glad you're here with us. And again, thank everybody, including, let's see, we got Danny joined us, Jan, Teresa, thank you very much for being part of our show. Bruce, And everybody else, stay tuned, folks. On our next segment, we have a lot more to talk about here on Technology Review. We'll be right back, folks, after these important messages. Thank you.